Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. But before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Most ridiculous fines in NFL history. Disgruntled fans have long referred to the NFL as the No Fun League. The name is well deserved given the anger that arises if a player wishes to rejoice, pay a heavy fine. The NFL loves to hand out fines just for unjustified reasons. From not following the dress code to raising awareness, the NFL has come with an unbearable excuse every time. Here are the most ridiculous fines in NFL history. Number 10, Nate Burleson. NFL fines are not always just. This fine given to Nate Burleson is proof. We all know the infamous NFL star who is adored by millions of people. Well, the star did something unique. During the match, the audience, along with the other players, saw a shirt underneath his jersey that said, "What's up?" It was a match against St. Louis in 2010. Then later punted a ball into the stands after he scored a touchdown. This was not taken lightly by the NFL team. He had to pay a high cost for his celebration. The NFL fined him with $15,000, which he never saw coming. Number 9, Brandon Jacobs. Brandon Jacobs is known for his short temperament in the NFL. Unfortunately, the star did not have a prolonged career. In one of the matches in 2010 against the Colts, he did something very unpleasant and unbearable. In an early season game, Jacob got frustrated and angry and accidentally threw his helmet away. The helmet landed into the stands. Although he tried to hit the bench, fortunately, the audience did not mind it at all. They were rather content they had a souvenir, but sadly it was not taken positively by the NFL. They charged him with a fine. The frustration of the star costed him $10,000. Number 8, Clinton Portis. This was one of the most hilarious fines. In 2004, the star Clinton Portis, along with his teammate Taylor, were in hot water for not abiding by the uniform laws. Both the stars violated the uniform code, and that was not taken positively by the NFL. The NFL did not hesitate to charge the stars with a fine of $20,000. All they did was wear red socks instead of white socks, but not just for 1 week, but for 2 weeks in a row. This was unbearable to the NFL. The next season, the NFL fined 2 players for wearing black shoes and striped socks. It seemed like the stars had no intentions to follow the hideous dress code. Number 7, Randy Moss. Randy Moss is one of the most loved players in the NFL. It is not because of his game skills, but the way he makes the mundane in the game is interesting. But this time, a little fun got him into big trouble. Randy Moss tried to make the game exciting this time. It happened in 2005 against the Packers at the Field of Lambeau when Moss planned to cherish his touchdown in the most exciting way. Instead of celebrating the normal way, Moss celebrated it by fake mooning the Green Bay crowd. While this was a humorous moment for most of the audience, the NFL did not take it as funny. Instead, the star had to pay a huge cost. He was fined $10,000 for this. Number 6, Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall is a professional sports player, not a fashion icon. Seems like this fact was not digested by the NFL. One of the poor fashion choices of Brandon Marshall led him to pay a huge fine. It was again against dress code violation done by the star. All he did was wear bright green shoes to the game. That's it, and the NFL charged him with $10,500. The NFL failed to understand the cause of wearing the shoes. The shoes were not worn by the star to make a fashion statement, but it was worn to raise awareness during Mental Health Awareness Month. Brandon Marshall himself suffers from bipolar disease, so this was a huge deal for him. But the NFL failed to understand and acknowledge that. Number 5, Colin Kaepernick. After a game in October, the 49ers quarterback wore pink Beats by Dre headphones to support Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The issue was that the Beats were not an official NFL sponsor. The league has an exclusive agreement with Bose, so Kaepernick was fined $10,000 despite getting his own Beats deal and attempting to support a good cause. The NFL never understands anything done for a good purpose. Number 4, Chad Ochocinco. It seems like the entertainers are not all welcome in the NFL. Chad is one of the greatest entertainers in the NFL. Every time the star scores a touchdown, the audience wonders what piece of act he will show now as entertainment. In a game against Baltimore, the star did something that was not all welcome by the NFL. After scoring a touchdown, he got so excited that he pulled out $1 from his pocket and showed it to the referee. Although it was just for entertainment purpose, it felt like he was giving a bribe to the ref. The NFL did not make this as an entertainment act and gave him a fine of $20,000. Number 3, Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is truly a savage player. Like most of us, the guy is almost an introvert and does not like facing the media every time after the game. While most of us understand this was not welcomed by the NFL. They charged the star for not talking to the media. This sounds ridiculous. The next time he gave an interview telling the media that he is only there so that he won't have to pay the fine again. This was insane. Number 2, Cam Newton. After signing an endorsement deal with Under Armour, the Panthers quarterback made a major mistake by wearing a face mask during his rookie season. Newton had to pay a $10,000 fine because wearing something other than Nike clothing during a game resulted in a fine. Nike was the sponsor of the game, therefore the NFL could not stand him wearing any other brand than Nike. Number 1, Troy Polamalu. The NFL demanded a good sports player, not a good husband. That is what happened to the player. Troy Polamalu did the same as all good husbands do. After getting injured during a match, he took the phone of the doctor and called his wife to tell her that he is fine. But this idea of being responsible was taken negatively by the NFL. The NFL has a strict rule that no cell phones are allowed by any player during a game under any circumstances. In the 2011 game, the star was fined after breaking the rule. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.